Although a map is flat, the countryside itself isn't. In Britain, it's usually gently rolling, often quite hilly, sometimes even mountainous. A map maker not only has to represent towns and forests, roads and rivers on his map, he has to convey accurately these differences in the relief of the land too. Take this village, Hawkshead. It has a church with a tower and a main street with houses on both sides. It stands by a stream which flows under a road bridge to a small lake. Behind the village is a wood. You'll find all these features on the map of Hawkshead on the Ordnance Survey 1 to 50,000 scale maps of Great Britain, represented as conventional signs. And you'll find another feature as well, one which only exists on the map. The thin brown lines called contours. They're an invention of the map maker. He uses them to indicate the height of the land. Let's see, in one small area, how the contours are built up. A contour is an imaginary line joining points of equal height. Here, most of this land is over 40 meters, so the 40-meter contour is the first to be put in. All points along this line are 40 meters above sea level. Contours are drawn at intervals of 10 meters, so the next contour is for 50 meters. Along this contour, all points are 50 meters above sea level. Below this contour, all points are less than 50 meters. Above this contour, all points are more than 50 meters in height. Finally, the contour for 60 meters. Notice how the contours tell us the shape of the land. They pick out hills and valleys. By a study of the contours, we can deduce the shape of the land. But first, two additional aids the map makers give us to show the height of the land. The small blue triangle shows the top of this moor has a triangulation pillar at 361 meters. Spot heights are placed at intervals all over Ordnance Survey maps. Not all spot heights are at triangulation positions. Secondly, some contours are more heavily marked than others, the 150-meter contour, for example, and the 200-meter. In fact, contours are given thicker markings every 50 meters. These thick contours are known as index contours and are put there as a guide to the map reader. Let's start then with the 80-meter contour and build up Caton Moor. This is the 80-meter contour. Now add the 90 and then the 100. And then every contour at 10-meter intervals from 110 to 360 meters. Gradually, the landscape of Caton Moor takes shape before us. Now add the peak of the hill, 361 meters, as the triangulation pillar told us. This is the skeleton of the moor. Clothe it, and the model is complete. Caton Moor, as we can visualize it from the map. And this is Caton Moor as it actually is. The map has told us almost everything we need to know. Let's take another example, Whitbarrow. Over half of Whitbarrow is covered with woodland, but the contour system is still complete on the map. Let's build up Whitbarrow, as we did Caton Moor, starting this time with the 50-meter contour. Now add the 60-meter, and then the 70, and then every contour at 10-meter intervals from 80 to 210 meters. This is the skeleton of Whitbarrow. Clothe it, and our landform model is complete. Finally, the spot height for the top of Whitbarrow, 215 meters.